Hi, Group 3, this is Mrs. Nelson, and we are going to be working on some area, perimeter, and again, you are going to be doing factoring here. You need to factor those, and you also need to find multiples. I'm going to start moving this group into being able to decide if a number is a multiple of another number. Alright, so let's take a look at the distributive property of multiplication, and you may need to use the back of a piece of paper to do this, but I will move my picture over here and we will get started here. Alright, so when we look at 823, so the area needs to be a formula kind of like this. You need to have 4, I need to change my color here, give me a second. So I'm going to change it to black, and we have the formula of 4 times 823. Now I'm going to do this on a slightly different part of the paper because it's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to break up 823. I'm going to write that here. So I'm going to go 800 plus 20 plus 3, and that's our expanded form, and I'm going to multiply that times the 4. Okay, so that's our area model. That's our area. Because actually what you're doing is you're saying I'm taking 800 and I'm going to break it into 800 plus 20 plus 3. So 820 plus 3, that's really what you're doing with the area model, is you're saying this this chunk right here has 800 squares, this one has 20 squares, and this one has 3 squares. And then I'm going to multiply my 2 into each, or excuse me, my 4 into each chunk. So I'm going to multiply 4 times 800, so 4 times the 800, 4 times the 20. Now you need to line these up by place value. If you're not lining these up correctly, your answer will be whack. And then 4 times 3. Now your answers have to be lined up by place value. Line them up. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. 4. So here we go. So we have 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is going to be, well, you know that 8 times 2 is 16, so 32. So you have 4 times 8 is 32. And now you have to add these 2 zeros right here. Add those 2 zeros because you're multiplying it times 100. 10 times 10. So each 0 represents a 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Alright, so there you go. Now I also know that 4 times 2 is 80, and I put my 8 in the 10 spot. I line it up, and the 0. Notice I don't put my 8 underneath the 3. I put it in the tens. Line your digits up. Some of you were not lining up your digits and your answers were wacky. Okay, so, and remember, 4 times 2 is the 8. Add the 0 right there. And 4 times 3 is 12. Put the 2 in the tens place and the 1, or put the 2 in the ones place and put the 1 in the tens place. And then now add them up. So you're saying that 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 plus nothing is 2. 3 plus nothing is 3. So your area for this guy is a big area. So you have a yard 4 feet wide by 823 feet long. Holy cow. And you would need 3,292 pieces of grass to cover it. Alright, so let's go with the perimeter. So you may need to use the back of your paper to figure this out. Okay, so maybe you want to flip your paper. Okay, but I'm going to work it here regardless. So I know that I have 823 plus 823, and then I also know I have 4 plus 4. So I have to add up 3 plus 3, this is adding 6, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 8 plus 8 is 16, plus the 8, so I'm going to put over here 16, 4, 6 plus 8, add that up, and that'll be 14, carry the 1, 5, 6, 1. So there's my answer. My perimeter is 1,654 feet. Because I added all the sides up. 823, 823. 4 plus 4, add all the answers. Alright, so the area is 3,292. Perimeter, 1,654. Pretty simple. Now you have to do the square, which is also a rectangle, just a very special rectangle. Alright, so label all of your dimensions. And your area is going to be length times width, which will give you an area of 4. Perimeter, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. Your perimeter is 8, because 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Alright, so, yeah, that's all done. Let's move on quickly. And we're going to look at the factor the following number. Remember, factor trees. So we have our factor, we have our T-chart for our factor. We're going to write 31 in here. And then we're going to decide, is the number prime or composite based on how many numbers we find. Alright, so 1 times what equals 31? Well, 1 times 31. Does anything else equal 31? How about 2? Does 2 equal 31? 2 times 15 is 30. 2 times 16, oh no, 2 does not work. How about 3? Well, 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 11 is 30. No, 3 does not work. 4? 4 times anything equal 31? No. 4 times 7 is 28. And 4 times 8, no, 32. No, does not. 4 does not. 5 does not work because 5 will either be 30 or 35. So 5 doesn't work. Does 6 work? 6 does not work either because 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. Does not work. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 4 is 28. Nope, that one doesn't work. 8, does 8 work? No. This one has no other factor pair. So this one is going to be prime. Only one factor pair. Only one. And then you draw out your factor rainbow, it'll be 1 and 31. That's it. That's it. So it has to be prime. There are no other numbers. 1 in itself makes something prime. Alright, so what are the first 3 multiples of 6? Well, you have 6, 12, and 18. Those are the first 3 multiples. Now, if I asked you, is 24 a multiple? Is 24 a multiple of 6? You would say, yeah, because I can take 6 and I can go skip count until I hit 24. So 4 times 6 or 6 times 4 is 24. So this is, yes, a multiple. It is a multiple. So 24 is a multiple because I can take 6 and multiply it out. That is just something I'm going to add on the group 4 stuff because you have to be able to decide, hey, is a number a multiple of another number? Could I skip count by a number and hit that? Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so that is everything for group 3. So group 3, you have some chunky weight to go. You are nearly 4th grade standard. You just need to go 2 more different types of styles and you will be ready to go. Alright, questions, concerns? I will see you on the next video. Bye, Group 3.